Sens, 5 minutes or less. A character who was got pretty mixed reception when they dropped, but they have vastly improved since, and honestly, I do really enjoy playing Sens. They're just sort of on the more difficult side when it comes to operators. First of all, for everyone who's going to complain about the gun, it has been vastly improved since launch. Like, I'm not that good of a gunner, but like, that's not the worst recoil control. It's the reason I prefer the DMR, but it's a lot better than it was at launch, where you'd shoot and it would just do that like immediately. So if your big excuse for not playing Sens is the gun's better now. So Sens' gadget is the R.O.U, which is this little wheel that you throw it, and it puts down these segments of wall that are basically just, it's like long smoke, basically. Instead of smoking sort of a circle radius, it'll smoke a decently sized section now. Like about 8 or 9 meters long, which is pretty good considering some rooms are about 9 meters long, so that can cover a whole room. One of the buffs that Sens recently got is that you can toggle the walls on and off. So either you can just throw it as is and get the walls, or turn it off beforehand and sort of pre-place your wall. And then, you know, when you're ready to execute, you can just turn it back on. And if you want to peek, you can turn it off. The R.O.U is really fucking good for two things. Either trying to cross a line of sight that you otherwise couldn't. 1 second. All right, your red is cut off.
Your Raptors is fully clear.
Okay. Or for the actual execute, actually trying to get the bomb down. Like, let's say I'm pushing into initiation. You've got someone holding, you know, maybe at the door here, maybe over by chassis, maybe over here just waiting for me to cross into default. But if I turn on the walls, there's no way they're going to see me. Now they would have to actually blind fire and hope that they hit me. Like, the R.O.U is very much a tool that's meant for actually, like, moving in. It's not really going to do much if you're trying to take duels, but it will be huge, you know, just for moving around. Because let's say there's someone in the door there, and they know I'm going to be here. I put up the wall. I'm safe to cross. Now they don't know if I'm going to be in the door, behind default, or right over here, because I cross safely with the wall. The mobility logic for the R.O.Us is a bit weird. It follows drone logic, where if a drone can't jump over it, then the wheel can't go over it, which is a little weird in my opinion, because it's a wheel. It should just be able to roll over something small like that. And also, the angles it bounces don't entirely make sense sometimes. Okay, this is the one time it does make sense. So if you're going to throw the wheel, be kind of careful and think about where you're throwing it. Because, like, if there's, you know, a boot on the ground, your wall's just going to kind of bounce off. Or if you hit the side a little too hard, it will just bounce to the side. God fucking, I hate this thing so much sometimes. And, yeah, Sens, 5 minutes or less. A fun support operator with a decently high skill floor. I wouldn't recommend them for everyone, but I do personally enjoy using them in a coordinated team who has an idea of what they're doing. Wouldn't recommend them for anyone new. Would recommend them if you have like a friend or two that's going to communicate. And yeah, peace.